My first dream was to become a viral American rapper on TikTok from a small Ukrainian village.
Hey, go shorty, it's your birthday. I just wanna slide. I am a means, keep me erectile like things. I'm with the shit like I'm Venus. Yeah, I'm gonna take my...
Everyone laughed. I used to as well, but that cringe rapper version of me ended up discovering crypto, moving across Europe, and building a life people said was impossible. This is the story how a kid with 20 bucks a month ended up here. And let's go back to where it all began. My name is David, I'm 20 years old, and right now I'm living in Spain, building online projects I own, and investing in crypto long term. But 2 years ago, I was in a completely different world. I grew up in a small Ukrainian town. My dad worked almost non-stop supporting 4 kids. My mom handled everything else, something like a superhero mode. We weren't starving or anything, but money was always just a little short. The first iPhone I saw was basically a rumor in our house. Clothes? Same shoes until they literally asked me to replace them. When I finished school, I went to the college and I started receiving scholarship. In Ukraine, it's basically 20-25 bucks. That's not a budget, that's instant noodles and metro ticket for a month if you're able to save, of course. And I realized early that if I want something big in life, I have to create it by myself. So I started searching online. I found PTC websites, paid tiny tasks, for example, leave a review, get 30 cents, write an article, receive $1, become a millionaire, 0, still in progress. I was spending all day and night in my holidays actually clicking these tasks and receiving 2 to 5 bucks a day. And look, this is not even lunch money. It wasn't about the cash itself. It was about my ability to make money online, with my mind and not with father's time. And of course, the first thought I had, okay, so if one account makes me a few bucks a day, why not to create 3? So I created multiple accounts and the website was like, nice try buddy, you're banned. Comedy and tragedy in the same message. But that moment told me something important. I'm on the right track. I just need a better vehicle. And just a little bit before I found out about crypto, I actually tried myself to become an American style rapper on TikTok. I know that sounds crazy, but where I grew up in a small village, when I started living in Kiev, I always felt like I didn't quite fit in. And rap for me felt like a way to finally be seen. I posted hundreds of TikToks on my page with the covers of American rappers, and some of them actually went viral. Millions of views.
When I pull up out front, this is a band song ducks. When I roll 20 deeps, 20 knives in the club, niggas heard fucking brand, now they wanna shoot the love. When you select Eminem in the hole, they wanna fuck.
People laughed at me, comments like, Cringe, delete your account. Russians even called me a legend, ironically of course, but that hate made me stronger, and it taught me one thing. If you wanna stand out, you must be ready to be laughed at first. I did that for about 9 months and then I found out about crypto. That's where my life changed in a completely different way. In 2020, my older brother showed me trading in crypto. He was making some money in futures, even managing investors' funds. That blew my mind, so I joined it. He sent me referral links to Bybit and Binance. At that time, I was only 16 years old. I couldn't verify account myself, so I registered everything on my mom. She really didn't want to go through verification, passport, selfies, all that stuff, but I convinced her. Mom, it's okay, it's all be fine, this is the future, trust me. And she did. I put my first $100. My hands were literally shaking. The exchange interface felt a lot more like a plane cockpit. So many buttons and levers. But it was a bull market, everything was pumping. So I doubled my money at first. From $100 I went to $200. I thought I was a genius. A few weeks later I opened a long on ADA coin and instantly the whole market crashed. I kept waiting to close for a smaller loss. I averaged in, I put more margin to position, but it only got worse. Minus $150. Basically all my profit gone and 50% of my capital is also gone. I was like, welcome to crypto baby. But instead of quitting, that made me realizing something. If I can double once, I can make it twice, but better. So I kept learning YouTube, traders, strategies, trading and other stuff. Then the work has started. Sirens, panic, and packing your life into one backpack. We moved to Bulgaria, me, my brother and his wife. All I had left was like 400, 500 bucks saved over years. I put it into the USD staking. It offered at the time around 20% APR. Rewards were tiny, maybe $1 a day, but it was cool to see how my balance increasing without me doing anything. Meanwhile, I was grinding airdrop bonuses, multi-accounting on exchanges. I already signed up my granny, granddaddy, and a lot of guys from my family who agreed to do this. I was learning how the system works, how the anti-detect browser works, proxies, and a lot of that stuff. A few dollars here, a few dollars there, but it finally turned into small income. At first it was like 50 bucks, then 100, 150, 200 every month. For someone who made only 20-30 bucks a month, that's insane, that's really good money. Then Luna crashed, USD collapses, and my balance again, zero. And here's the thing, if you're losing money online, everyone suddenly becomes your financial advisor. My own another brother who I was living with told me this: bro, stop with this crypto stuff, get a real job, deliver food for example, at least you'll earn something. And honestly, he was right at this time, from his point of view of course, but I couldn't accept that for myself. I didn't want the life when I work 12 hours a day and just to survive. I wanted to build something bigger, something of my own, even when nobody believed in it, including the people who were around me. I didn't break, I got angry. This is not where my story ends. This is where basically it all starts. Because I had learned a lot about crypto, my brother recommended me to one businessman that runs a lot of projects and he's making a lot of money, and he wanted to launch a Telegram crypto channel about crypto. The guy is sharing his profits, his airdrops and other stuff. That's how I started working on Crypto Goose Telegram channel for $100 a month plus 20% ad share. For the first time, somebody paid me for my knowledge. That changed how I saw myself. A few months later, I understand that I have to build something for myself. So I also launched my Russian YouTube channel and Telegram channel, Идущий Крипте. It's basically Walk into Crypto, but in Russian. I've uploaded 10 to 15 videos and one hit 18k views. Another got 30k and I reached about 1200 subscribers. I ran around the apartment screaming, bro, but around that time I found another business direction that was growing even faster. So I had to choose the direction. Either I stay in YouTube and building my passion but slower, or business where I might get fast growth and real money. I chose business. And right now I'm coming back stronger. Then me, my brother and his wife moved to Poland. I was only 18. There I learned how to actually build marketing, traffic buying, partnership, teamwork, long-term planning, and that was the beginning of something bigger. Independence. Not from a place, but from uncertainty. About the business direction and how I actually make money, I will tell in my next video. So subscribe, hit like, and don't miss it. Just a year later, at 20, I moved to Spain alone. Right now I live there with my girlfriend, we are working, traveling together, and basically grinding. I have a very strong team with me, a couple of online projects in that niche that I will share in my next video. And I remember the first morning when I got to Spain, walking to the beach, sand, waves, visually nothing special, but in my head it was like, I made it out. That's not a finish line for me, but it's the right road. And this very important, I want to share what crypto means to me. Crypto isn't my main source income right now. It's a long-term engine. I make money through skills, I grow money through crypto investments. That's the strategy, not luck, plans. What crypto gave me. Crypto is more than just some finance for me. Losing everything is discipline, restarting is resilience, and winning is confidence. It gave me the mindset to build my life I want. Now I want to share what comes next. This was just the first episode. Next, if you've missed my Millionaire by 25 journey with the real progress, how I invest and accumulate crypto, biggest mistakes I've made, this is the future video, real portfolio updates, and how I actually make money online to invest in crypto. If you want to see a real self-made path, not the finish line but the climb, subscribe and join the journey. And if you feel stuck, I was there too. I was working every day from 7 AM to 9 PM, just me and my computer. Don't stop there, take a next step. And stick around, let's see how far we can go. See you in the episode 2. My name is David, this is Walk into Crypto. Subscribe, hit like if you like the story. Peace.